Welcome to our journey through the rich and diverse history of ancient India. From the dawn of civilization to the fight for independence, let's explore the key events that shaped this incredible land. Like a weathered tapestry woven over millennia, the history of India is a vibrant mosaic of cultures, empires, and ideologies. Join us as we venture into the heart of this subcontinent to uncover the stories etched in its ancient stones and whispered by its timeless rivers.
Our expedition begins in the fertile plains flanking the Indus River, where around 3500 BC, one of the world's first great civilizations flourished. The Indus Valley Civilization, a Bronze Age marvel, stretched across what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Imagine bustling cities, meticulously planned, with streets laid out in a grid pattern and a sophisticated drainage system that would rival even those of some modern cities. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro stand as testaments to their ingenuity. These urban centers hummed with the industry of a highly organized society. Their artisans crafted exquisite pottery, their merchants traded across vast distances, and their script, though still undeciphered, hints at a culture rich in storytelling and record-keeping. But like many ancient civilizations, the Indus people vanished, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery. What caused their decline? Was it climate change, invasion, or some other unforeseen event? The answers lie buried, waiting to be pieced together like fragments of a forgotten language.
As the Indus cities faded into the sands of time, a new chapter unfolded on the Indian subcontinent. Around 1500 BC, waves of nomadic pastoralists known as the Aryans migrated into the region, bringing with them their distinct culture and beliefs. These were not conquerors who stormed fortified cities, but rather herders and poets who carried their traditions in their songs and stories. These oral histories, passed down through generations, were eventually codified into a collection of sacred texts known as the Vedas, the bedrock of Hinduism. Among these, the Rig Veda stands as the oldest, its hymns offering a glimpse into the Aryan worldview, their reverence for nature, and their complex pantheon of gods. The Vedic period witnessed the birth of a new social order, a hierarchical system that would shape Indian society for centuries to come. Yet, it was also an era of profound philosophical inquiry, where sages and thinkers grappled with the mysteries of existence, laying the groundwork for the spiritual traditions that would flourish in later centuries.
From the fertile plains of the Ganges to the shores of the Arabian Sea, a new power arose in the 4th century BC. Chandragupta Maurya, a visionary leader of humble origins, unified the fragmented kingdoms of northern India, establishing the first great empire on the subcontinent. His empire, the Maurya Empire, would become a beacon of power and prosperity. Chandragupta's grandson, Ashoka, ascended to the throne, inheriting a vast realm. Initially a ruthless conqueror, Ashoka's life took a dramatic turn after a particularly bloody battle. The horrors of war filled him with remorse, leading him to embrace the teachings of Buddhism, a philosophy of peace and compassion. Transformed by his newfound faith, Ashoka renounced violence and dedicated his life to spreading the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. He erected pillars inscribed with his edicts, promoting non-violence, social welfare, and religious tolerance, messages that resonated far beyond India's borders. Ashoka's reign marked a pivotal era, not just for the expansion of Buddhism, but for the establishment of a more humane and just form of governance.
Chapter 4: Golden Age of Indian Culture, the Gupta Renaissance. Following a period of fragmentation, a new dynasty emerged, ushering in an era of unparalleled cultural brilliance. The Gupta Empire, though smaller in size than the Mauryan, would leave an enduring legacy on India's intellectual and artistic landscape. Under the patronage of the Gupta emperors, a renaissance blossomed. Their courts buzzed with poets, playwrights, and scholars, pushing the boundaries of knowledge in fields like astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. The concept of zero, a revolutionary idea in the history of mathematics, was developed during this time, along with the decimal system, innovations that would later transform the world. In the realm of art and architecture, The Gupta period witnessed the creation of breathtaking temples, adorned with intricate carvings, testaments to their devotion and artistic mastery. Caves were transformed into magnificent shrines, their walls adorned with vibrant murals depicting scenes from Hindu epics and Buddhist teachings. This was a golden age where the human spirit soared, leaving behind a treasure trove of knowledge, art, and wisdom that continues to inspire awe and wonder.
Chapter 5. Islamic invasions and sultanates, the arrival of new influences. As centuries passed, the political landscape of India underwent a dramatic transformation with the arrival of new forces from the West. Waves of Muslim invaders drawn by the allure of India's fabled wealth began to make inroads into the subcontinent. The Ghaznavids, a powerful empire based in present-day Afghanistan, led by Mahmud of Ghazni, launched a series of raids targeting wealthy temples and cities. These incursions, while initially focused on plunder, gradually paved the way for the establishment of Muslim rule in northern India. The Delhi Sultanate, founded in the 13th century, marked the beginning of a new era in Indian history. Under the rule of various dynasties, Delhi became a center of Islamic culture and learning. Mosques and madrasas, Islamic schools of learning, sprang up across the landscape, while Persian and Arabic influences began to interweave with existing Indian traditions. This period was not without its conflicts and challenges, but it also witnessed a remarkable fusion of cultures, as artists, architects, and scholars from different backgrounds interacted and exchanged ideas.
Chapter 6. Mughal Empire, an era of splendor